A boy was sitting in a restaurant eating food. Nearby, a little beggar boy was staring at the food with great longing, thinking, as soon as he leaves, I'll quickly eat the leftovers. The little boy ran toward the table to eat the remaining food, but a waitress standing there pushed him away and snatched the food from him before walking off. The boy sitting there watched everything with strange eyes. Then another waitress came and gave the little boy a zinger burger, fries, and other food. The child became very happy and started eating the fries, but the same waitress who had taken the food earlier became furious and shouted at the child, saying, have you seen your condition? What are you doing in our restaurant? She insulted him badly. The second waitress said, don't say anything. I gave him the food. The rude waitress replied proudly, are you out of your mind? If you let children like him sit in our restaurant, what value will our restaurant have? What status does a beggar have to sit here? The kind waitress answered, I helped him for the sake of humanity. He is an innocent little child. Have some pity on his condition. The child said sadly, yes, I haven't eaten anything for many days. I'm hungry. I don't even have parents to feed me. The girl asked, you don't have parents? The child replied, I don't know where my mother is. I have never seen her since childhood. I only have a father who takes drugs and stays unconscious. I beg here and there just to survive. Hearing this, the waitress felt deep sympathy for him. Meanwhile, the other arrogant waitress mocked them both and walked away after saying many rude things. The kind waitress laughed softly and told the child, forget her. Finish your food quickly, then we'll go. After the boy finished eating, the waitress took him along and said, take me to your father. The child led her there. His father was lying unconscious, tied loosely with a rope around his hands. The little boy pulled him, but he wouldn't wake up. The girl threw a bucket of water on his face and scolded him angrily. Aren't you ashamed? Your little child is starving and wandering around hungry while you lie here unconscious. You're young and healthy, yet you live like this without any sense. The father angrily replied, who are you to lecture me? They both argued. Suddenly, another man arrived and said, I want custody of this child. I've already prepared the government papers. But the little boy didn't want to go with him. He wanted to stay with the waitress. The man tried to take him forcefully. At first, the girl felt relieved, thinking the man would care for the child. But the little boy screamed, Mama, Mama, I don't want to go with him. The waitress immediately pulled him back and said, no, he is my child. I am his mother, and this man is his father. The man looked shocked and asked, really? You don't look like his mother. The girl replied confidently, even if I don't look like it, I am his mother. The addicted father also said, yes, she is his mother. After hearing this, the man left. The girl then told the father, I will never let you take him again. I will raise him myself, send him to school, and make him a good person. You can stay here in this garbage if you want. She took the child away with her while the father called after them, but she never stopped. As time passed, the little boy started going to school and became a good person. One day, the girl was returning home after finishing work at the hotel when suddenly she bumped into the same father, but now he looked completely different, well-dressed, clean, and respectable. He thanked her emotionally and said, if you had never come into my life, I would never have changed. I would still be lying in the trash in a drugged condition. I'm truly grateful to you. The girl smiled and replied, no, it was my duty as a human being. I felt pity for that innocent little child, and I truly cared for him. Then the man asked her, will you marry me? The girl became shy, slowly held out her hand, smiled happily, and said yes. Just then, their son returned home from school happily. Friends, humanity is the light that can change the life of a hungry child and teach a broken person how to live again.